అందుకు హలో అంతేనా? నా ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? వినబడుతుందా అందరికీ? ఫైన్. స్మాల్ టెక్నికల్ ప్రాబ్లం. As we are continuing with our previous class here, okay, so you can hear my voice clearly. Is there any disturbance you are getting? Clear. Okay. Voice disturbance, just we are checking voice disturbance here. Is there anything, some problem we have here today? That's why we are checking voice disturbance. Nothing. Clear. So we'll continue with our topic, yesterday's previous class topic, exponents and powers. So let me write once again the formulae which we need a small in brief today. Laws of exponents we are writing here. The first one is a to the power of m into a to the power of n, nothing but a to the power of m plus n. Second one is a to the power of n is a to the power of m minus n. Third one is a to the power of m whole to the power of n is a to the power of m into n. And fourth one is a to the power of m into b to the power of m can be written as a into b whole to the power of m. And fifth one, a to the power of m by b to the power of m can be written as a by b whole to the power of m. And next we have a power minus m is equals to 1 by a power m. With this we can write a power 1 is equals to 1 by a power 0 is equals to 1. And if a power m is equals to a power n, then m is equals to n we are writing here. All these formulae which we have discussed yesterday also, today just I wrote the formulae. So with the help of these formulae, I am going to do 2 or 3 problems, not more than that. After that, we'll get into standard form as well as usual form. Okay. What is the problem we are taking? 3 to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 2 divided by 1 by 5 whole to the power of minus 2. So what you are going to get now? This can be written as 3 to the power of 2, nothing but 3 3s are 9 minus 2 2s are 4 divided by 1 by 5 whole to the power of 2 we are writing here. What is 9 minus 4 is? 9 minus 4 is 5, and this divided by is going to be multiplication. So automatically 1 by 5 is going to be reciprocal. So 5 by 1 we will get, and already we have square here. So 5 5s are 25. 25 whole square is nothing but 625. Okay, simple. We did not use any formula here. Directly we are simplifying. Next. I'm taking a formula problem here. Minus 3 to the power of n plus 1 into minus 3 to the power of 5 is equals to minus 3 to the power of 6. Now what we need here? We need the value of n here. What we need? We need the value of n here. Now we are using laws of exponents here, one formula we are using. What it is? Observe here, bases are equal. So we should add the powers. Bases are equal, so we should add the powers. So what we can write now? Minus 3 to the power of n plus 1 plus 5 is equals to minus 3 to the power of 6. Which formula we are using here? A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. A power n plus n. Now this can be written as minus 3 to the power of n plus 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. So n plus 6 is equals to minus 3 to the power of 6. Now you observe here, both bases are equal. So automatically we should make the powers equal according to this formula. Whenever a to the power of m is equals to a to the power of n, then m is equals to n. So how much you are going to get now? N plus 6 is equals to 6. Since a to the power of m is equals to a to the power of n, then m is equals to n. Send this, transpose this 6 to that side. 6 minus 6 is nothing but 0. So therefore n is 0. So like this we can find the values of n by using laws of exponent. One more problem. M is equals to 3, n is equals to 2. We have to find 3m square minus 2mn plus 2n square as first problem. Second problem is 9m square minus 10n cube. That means what you are going to do here, just simply you are going to substitute the values here. That will give us answer. See the first one. 3m square minus 2mn plus 2n square. Instead of 3, what we can write? We can write 3. Instead of m, we can write 3. Instead of n, we can write 2. So wherever m is there, please keep 3. Wherever n is there, please keep 2. So 3 of 3 square minus 2 of 3. Instead of n, we should write 2 plus 2 of 2 square. 3 square is 3 3s are 9. So we are getting 9 here minus 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12 plus 2 into 2 square is 4. So 3 9s are 27 minus 12 plus 8. How much it is going to be? 27 minus 12 is 15, 15 plus 8 is 23. So the answer is going to be 23. So like this we can find whenever some values are given instead of variables. So you can keep those values in the given problem and automatically we will get the answer. Okay. Next we will move to standard form here. And one more problem I wrote here, just you try it. Standard form of exponents. How we are going to write this here? And this comes under application of exponents. This comes under application of exponents. How we can write into standard form? Why we have to write into standard form? First of all, why we have to write? Let us see. Suppose a larger number is given here. or a small number is given here. So every time if you are writing these numbers in larger, it is so difficult to us. So that's why we are making these given larger numbers into standard form. How the standard form will be? What is standard form is going to be? So let me explain with an example first of all, later we'll write the definition. Okay. The first one I am taking 3, 4, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Observe here. How many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros we have. Still 6, 4, 3 we have here. So totally how many places we have here? 13 places we have here. Totally how many places we have here? 13 places. Just leaving the first number, what it is? 3 I am leaving here. So writing 3 as it is, this can be written as 3 point. That means what we are writing here? We are writing in decimal form. 3 we are writing in 3, total we are writing first of all in decimal form. It is 3 point. What is left next? 4, 6 is left. So including 11, 12. So before 12 we are going to keep the decimal. So that's why we are going to write 10 to the power of 12. So 3.46 into 10 to the power of 12 we can write here. 3.46 into 10 to the power of 12. Now in reverse, if we are multiplying this, then what you are going to get? How many zeros we should get? 12 zeros we should get. 10 to the power of 12 nothing but 12 zeros we should get. For these two zeros are eliminated. So remaining how many zeros we should write? 10 zeros we should write. Observe here whether we are getting same or not. So that means what we are writing here? We are writing the given larger number in exponential form. How it is? Product of two numbers. What are those? Product of a decimal number in between 1 and 10. Product of a decimal number in between 1 and 10 as well as 10 exponents, larger integer exponent of 10. So what is the standard form we can say here? We can express a number as a product of largest integer exponent of 10 and a decimal number between 10 in standard form. So we can express a number as a product of largest integer exponent of 10 and a decimal number between 1 and 10 in standard form. So this is the example we are writing here. 3.46 into 10 to the power of 12 we are writing here. Let me take one more example here. Zero point 0.0000009. How we are going to write here? We are going to write this as 9 by, first of all. 9 by, we are writing in standard form. How it is? 9 by. Observe here. After decimal, how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So simply write on 8, 0, 8. Once again we will count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 by 1 after 8 zeros we are writing. This can be written as 9 by 10 to the power of 8 we can write here. Why? Because 8 zeros, so we are writing 10 to the power of 8. Now according to our formula, 8 to the power of 1 by 8 to the power of m. What is 1 by 8 to the power of m can be written as? One by 8 to the power of m can be written as 8 to the power of minus m. So this can be written as 9 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So like this we can get into standard form. Sir, here we don't have any digits after decimal, only 9 is given. So that's why we are getting 9.9 into 10 to the power of minus 8. But here we have 3, 4, 6, 3 digits we have. So that's why we'll get after decimal another 2 numbers we are going to get here. Okay, so this is standard form. What is standard form? Standard form is nothing but product of the largest integer exponent of 10 and a decimal number in between 1 and 10. So if huge large numbers are shortcut, small form, that is nothing but standard form. Next topic, comparison of larger numbers in standard form. Suppose division we are taking here. Better we'll change here the number. Observe here the number division we are taking, we are comparing the larger numbers, and first of all we are converting into standard form, then we are going to change whatever we require here. 381, after that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 zeros we have, 1 2 7, after that 4 zeros we have. First of all convert this into standard form. How it is? According to us we should get only the decimal number in between 1 and 10 compulsory. So 3.81. 381 is given, so that's why I am writing 3.81. Now you count from this here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 values we have after 3. So simply write down into 10 to the power of 10. How we are coming into standard form? First of all we are writing the number, first number as it is, 3 we are writing as it is, keeping a point. And whatever the digits we have here, 81 we have, so that's why we are writing 81. Now count from here, leaving this 3, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So simply we are writing 10 to the power of 10. In the denominator also same, 1.27 I am writing into 10 to the power of, observe here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So simply we are writing 6 here. Now this is 1.27 and this is 3.89. Mostly 3 times it will go, 1.27 into 3, 3 7s are 81, 21, 2, 3 2s are 6 plus 2 is 8, 3 1s are 3. So 3.81 we will get in 3 times into 10 to the power of 10 by 10 to the power of 6. What the formula we have? A power m by a power n can be written as a power m minus n. So 3 into 10 to the power of 10 minus 6, or else 3 into 10 to the power of 4 we can get here. So like this we can compare the larger numbers by writing in standard form. Whatever the operation we need, we can do it. Next, one more operation we will take here, that is addition of two numbers. addition of numbers in standard form. Let me take 3.87 into 10 to the power of 8 plus 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. Observe here. 3.87 into 10 to the power of 8 plus 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. We are going to add these larger numbers and convert it into standard form already. Now we are going to add here. Okay. Now observe here. 3.87 we have here, 2.31 we have here. But exponentials 10 to the power of 8 we have, 10 to the power of 6 we have. Now how are you going to write this as? 3.87 into 10 to 2 and 6. 10 to the power of 8 nothing but 10 to the power of 2 into 10 to the power of 6. And if you add again, the power is going to be 8. So 10 to the power of 2 into 10 to the power of 6. Plus still what we have? 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. In both the places, do you have any common term? Yes, we have common term. What it is? 10 to the power of 6 we have here. So we can write here 3.87 into 10 to the power of 2 plus 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. That means what you are doing here, we are getting common of 10 to the power of 6 here. So next 10 to the power of 2 into 0.87 we have here. So this is going to be 387. 3.87 into 100 plus 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6 we are writing. 3.87 into 100 is nothing but 387 plus 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. So simply add these two. What you are going to get now? 389.31 into 10 to the power of 6. So like this we can add the larger numbers which are given, and by converting into standard form we can add. By taking whatever the common term we have, we are writing outside, and this is going to be 389.31 into 10 to the power of 6. Sir, for our verification whether we did correct or not, we will check here. How it is? Let's just write down. 3.87 into 10 to the power of 8 can be written as. For these two digits, 2 zeros will be eliminated. So out of 8, 2 are eliminated. Remaining 6 we have here. So 387, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we are writing here. Next, what is our second one? 2.31 into 10 to the power of 6. For again, eliminate 2 out of 6, so 4 zeros left. Now write down from 4th, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. What text we have to write? 231 we have to write here. 1, 3, 2. Now add these two. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, and this is 9, and this is 8 and 3. 3, 8, 9, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0 we are getting. Now can you convert again into standard form? Yes, we can convert here. And how you are going to write this as? 3.8931 into 10 to the power of. Now again count from where it is 1. From 8 leaving this 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can write like this. Sir, you may ask, sir, here we got 389.31 and here we got 3.8931. Both are same. When you observe, this is 10 to the power of 6 and this is 10 to the power of 8. You can convert this into standard form again. How it is? Just move this decimal to the left side 2 digits. Then automatically the power is going to be increasing. Whenever you are moving the left side, automatically power value increase. Whenever you are moving right side, power value will decrease. So I am writing just moving towards left side. 1, 2. So 3.89 into 6 becomes how many digits we have moved here? 2. So 10 to the power of 8 it is going to be. Already 3, 1 we have. Just a moment. .8931 into 10 to the power of 8. So this is our requirement. Now you observe both we got same. So like this we can apply the application of exponents in different methods, while division or addition or subtraction, whatever you want to take, you can do it. Okay, and one more small topic we have here, usual form. What is usual form? Simple. If standard form is given, then convert into regular form. That is usual form. What is usual form? Conversion into regular number when standard form is given. Like examples we are taking here, 3.47 into 10 to the power of 5. Just before now we have discussed here, after decimal we have 2 digits. So leave 2 digits and write down 347 first of all. For leaving these 2 digits, what we have to do? We have to decrease power 2 here. So out of 5, 2 are eliminated. So still 3 are there. So write down simply 3 zeros. That is 3,47,000 we are going to get here. Second example. .09 into 10 to the power of 6. So remaining same, everything as it is. Leaving 2 digits, 0, 0, we need not write. Directly 9 we are writing here. For these 2 digits, we are leaving 2 here. So remaining we are writing here 4. So this is nothing but usual form we are going to get here. Okay. So what we have discussed here, we have discussed 2 things. One is standard form and second one is usual form. What is standard form? What is usual form? If larger number, nothing but if it is given in number of more digits, then we are going to convert into standard form. How it is? Product of a decimal number which is in between 1 and 10 and the largest integer exponent of 10. That is nothing but standard form. Like this you can observe here, 3.47 into 10 to the power of 5. 3.47 is decimal in between 1 and 10, decimal number. And this is 5 we are getting, so power of 10 we are writing here. Okay, and with this we can have application of exponents like division, addition, you can do subtraction, multiplication, whatever we can do. When it is, if larger numbers are given, then we are going to convert into standard form, and after conversion of standard form you can do the application of exponents also. And lastly, what we have discussed here, usual form we have discussed here. When standard form is given, we are converting that standard form into regular numbers. It may be any number of digits, but we are going to write in regular numbers. Okay, so I hope you followed, all of you. This is enough for today. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.